All right, game 205, 206, Ohio, the visitor against Appalachian State in the bowl game tonight in Montgomery, Alabama. Appalachian State a 7-point favorite in this one. A total of 55. Game opened at 9 and 54. Ohio University, Frank Solich's team really dinged up, Rob, and has been for the better part of a year. They struggled in the middle part of the season, have gotten it together recently with some wins over Ball State and Kent State. Started the season out strong, 3-0. 3-0 against the spread as well as straight up with a nice win over Marshall back in September. But a typical Frank Solich team does not give up, and like I said, has played better as of late. And Appalachian State has not lost very many, Rob, straight up or against the spread. Only 2 straight up losses on the year. One against Clemson, the number 1 team in the country. Actually, they've lost 3. They lost a head scratcher to Troy, and then also against Arkansas State. They dropped one there by 13 points. But I know the Appalachian State fans have to feel like their program is right on track as they moved to Division I a couple of years ago, or last year rather. To me, the difference here really is those injuries again. Solich did a great job down the stretch, piecemealing it together. Different folks, but against a very talented Appalachian State team, I think that they will struggle. Also, a kind of a rarity for Ohio this year to play on a Saturday. I believe they've played 4 games in the middle of the week this season. But nonetheless, a big game here for Appalachian State, their first bowl game ever. And Rob, you're going to have a hard time talking me off of App State.
Well, I'll try and give it a shot here, Derek. With the Ohio U Bobcats in this particular contest, you get 2 quarterbacks back for this game. Darius Vick, of course, the starter, was lost to injury quite a while ago. In fact, with 3 games left in the regular season, he was replaced by J.D. Sprague, who then subsequently went down in the season finale against Northern Illinois, and Ohio U was able to win that game. Frank Solich's team impressed me the last couple of games of the season. Like you said, their laundry list of injuries was as long as anybody's in the country, and there were as many key injuries to this team, especially on the defensive side of the football, as to any team in the country. So they played shorthanded. The fact that they beat Northern Illinois to end the season outright 26-21, in watching their last 2 games against Northern Illinois and Ball State prior to that, I was very impressed with the way Solich went into the depth chart and still got his team to play. There could be a combination of as many as 3 quarterbacks in this one for Ohio U. They'll try and lean a little bit on A.J. Ouellette. J.D. Sprague, the backup quarterback, is going to get the start here. He's a multi-dimensional guy. He can run the football. He's pretty good at the short to intermediate passing game. And, of course, with Ouellette running, I feel almost as if Ohio U is a carbon copy of Appalachian State. Remember back to the beginning of the season, Ohio U is a very dangerous team. They played a very tough Minnesota team close way back at the start of the season. In that particular game, they lost by a field goal when Minnesota was going good. Like Ohio and their toughness, there's a certain toughness about this team that seems to be able to handle this type of situation. For Appalachian State, they closed the season playing some soft teams, ran up a lot of points, gave up more points than they're used to giving up. But if you look at the total yardage, wasn't really that bad. The one team that really got to them was Arkansas State, which is dynamic on both ends of offense, passing and rushing. So maybe no shame there. But I think when that game took place, a lot of people thought Appalachian was the best team in the Sun Belt, and it turned out to be Arkansas State. I know it's their first bowl game. I know that they'll be sky high for this, but I think Ohio U's got something to prove here too, and they get a couple of key defenders back in this game. Point spread to me a little bit high, over a touchdown. I just can't see Appalachian State being better than the top tier in the MAC. And Ohio U's been through the ringer this year, so I'm going to look to them plus the points. A safer bet could be the under in this game. You would expect both teams to run the football quite a bit. Appalachian State maybe more than Ohio U, because I think Ohio U does mix it up some more than Appalachian does as far as run pass play calling percentage is concerned. I'd look for Ohio U plus the points here to maybe squeak one out. Not an extremely strong play, but I think one that's worth a look.